Good Thursday morning, everybody. Rainy conditions this morning. However, the rain is going to come to an end by about noon or so. So we have a drier afternoon. A lot of clouds will linger, but we'll see a little bit of sunshine. It'll be on the cooler side today with highs 65 to 70 degrees. So the rain comes down at varying rates of intensity this morning, but obviously improvement this afternoon. And with clearing skies tonight and the wind diminishing, temperatures by tomorrow morning are going to be down into the low to mid 40s. So it'll be a chilly start to your Friday, but a beautiful day tomorrow with temperatures coming up into the mid 70s. Saturday and Sunday look delightful, cool, comfortable starts. Warm, dry afternoons with highs in the upper 70s to near 80 both days. It becomes a little bit more humid the beginning part of next week as we begin to warm up. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s, but really no rain after this morning through the weekend and into the beginning part of next week. All right, let's check on today's top stories. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Dan. I'm Amanda Callahan. Here's your latest news update from Western Mass News. Arrested in South Carolina for his role in a murder that happened in Vermont. According to Vermont State Police, 18-year-old Eliza Coppage was taken into custody in Greenwood, South Carolina on May 19th. Coppage is facing a second-degree murder charge out of Vermont for allegedly stabbing a 36-year-old Bennington woman to death in February over what police are calling a drug dispute. Coppage remains in custody in South Carolina and is expected to be extradited back to Vermont. Springfield community members had the chance to hear from the final three candidates vying for Springfield Public Schools superintendent last night. The school committee agreed to hold last night's event so that the community members could interact with the finalists before the committee wraps up the search process. The Springfield Public Schools Committee plans to hold a final round of interviews today. That'll be followed by a final vote during their school committee meeting tonight. A 16-year-old boy was arrested in Springfield after he was found with an illegal firearm. Detectives spotted the teenager with a firearm on his waistband near the intersection of Sorrento and Alderman Street. A teenager led police on a brief pursuit until he was taken into custody. That firearm was recovered.